demanding and extremely difficult to perform piece.
Okay, so there's nothing wrong with her hands, and this is an actual piece called 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So as you can see, this is what the score looks like. It's blank, and some people have even made their own variations of it. So who was the person who composed 4 minutes and 33 seconds? His name was John Cage, and he was a pioneer in the post-war avant-garde movement. He was one of the most influential composers of the 20th century. He believed that there was no such thing as silence, and we're always making sound even if we're unaware of it. You can see this manifested in 4 minutes and 33 seconds itself, because during the entire performance, even though the instruments themselves are not being played, you can still hear a variety of other noises, such as coughing, the turning of programs, footsteps, and these days, even devices going off.
Cage was inspired by Robert Rauschenberg's white paintings, a group of artwork that had nothing but a canvas painted white. He wanted to portray a similar message about perspective in his own composition. The interesting part about this piece is that as a listener, you are also performing. Cage stated that it should be made clear to the audience that the hearing of the piece is his own action and music is. Cage was also fascinated with randomness and chance music, also known as aleatoric music. This is when some element of a composition is left to chance, or some primary element of a composed work's revelation is left to the determination of its performer, and it was a big part of the 20th century. This can mean improvisation, random rhythm, lack of structure, and more. Although the score performance, this is an excerpt of the 1990 landscape. Okay, so what you just saw right now was 8 radios that were turned on manually. And chant music is when some primary element of although the score performance in 33 seconds remains the same, no performance will ever be identical due to the sounds of every concert hall being different.
Okay, so you might have heard of Igor Stravinsky before. He's one of the most influential composers of the 20th century, and upon hearing John Cage's 4 minutes and 33 seconds, he said, "I only hope the silences will become longer." You might have also heard of Miles Davis, who was one of the most acclaimed figures in jazz. He stated that in music, silence is more important than sound. So as you can see, silence plays a crucial role in music, and even within the realm of silence, there can be different types of it.
So why did 4 minutes and 33 seconds spark so much controversy? Well, the audience may feel cheated for having to listen to no audible, composed sounds from the performer, but nevertheless, the impatience of the audience contributed towards this intended sounds that 4 minutes and 33 seconds should produce. So some claim that 4 minutes and 33 seconds is not music because the sound is not organized, thus it's not music. So although this piece sparked controversy from mixed opinions, it led musicians to revisit the definition of music itself and marked a pivotal moment in the musical world. So this piece doesn't always have to be played by piano, and all types of instruments and even whole orchestras can perform it. Okay, so even comics sometimes reference John Cage in his 4 minutes and 33 seconds. So the John Cage carolers seem like normal characters carolers that will go door to door during the holiday season, except they have blank expressions on their face and their lips are sealed shut. So this illustration was made to poke some fun at 4 minutes and 32 seconds of the carolers are kind of portraying 4 minutes and 33 seconds by not singing at all. So this was just one of the few ways that memes could be portrayed through 4 minutes and 33 seconds, which you can also see in these two ways. So what do you think? Do you agree with John Cage's statement that complete silence ceases to exist?
Thank you.